Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them.
Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, my gorgeous drama-obsessed besties. Today is a beautiful day to spill some absolutely toxic tea and dive headfirst into the absolute madness of Genoa City. Grab your iced coffees, lock your doors, and strap in, because we have so much to unpack today and I am genuinely vibrating with excitement. Let us get right into the chaos. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. You guys, I am deceased. Send help. My soul has actually left my body and is currently floating somewhere above my ceiling fan because I cannot process what my eyes just witnessed. We need to talk about Jack Abbott and Patty Williams right this very second because I am hyperventilating. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug, and I literally had to yeet my phone across the room when this scene happened. I am physically unwell. The level of unhinged psychological warfare we just saw is straight up astronomical, and I am going to need at least 3 business days to recover from the sheer audacity of it all. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let me set the stage because my brain is mush. Basically, Diane Jenkins Abbott has been missing for days, right? Jack and Kyle have been straight up spiraling, pacing around the Abbott mansion, trying to figure out where she is. Jack is looking like a stressed out, desperate patriarch, completely out of his mind with worrying because Diane's car has just been sitting in the parking lot and she is nowhere to be found. He knows she did not just run away. He knows someone took her, and then the doorbell rings. Jack looks through the glass, and who is standing there? Patty freaking Williams. Bestie, be for real right now. Patty is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with her. But she walks right into that mansion looking entirely too smug and drops a bomb that legitimately sent me into orbit. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Tracy literally just caught Patty paying off that creepy Dr. Markham in the park, so we already knew Patty was up to something sinister. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. So Patty walks in, and Jack is immediately on the defensive. But Patty does not even hesitate. She pulls out a physical photograph. Who even prints photos anymore? But she shows it to Jack. And you guys, it is Diane. She is completely unconscious, lying in a stark white, padded cell. I screamed into a pillow. The aesthetic of the padded cell was giving major early 2000s psychological thriller, which is honestly so unhinged. The lighting in that photo, genuinely terrifying. Jack's face when he saw it. Absolute cinematic mayhem. You could see his heart shatter into a million pieces in real time. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of Patty Williams. Jack is staring at this horrific photo of his wife, the woman he has fought so hard to protect, looking completely broken and vulnerable. Patty is standing there, straight up gaslighting him with a straight face, claiming Diane had a severe mental breakdown. She tells Jack that Diane's psyche just shattered and that she, Patty the Saint, miraculously found her screaming by the side of the road and put her somewhere safe where she can be cared for. The delusion is astronomical. She actually expects Jack to believe she is the hero of this story. Wait, I am glitching? Okay, back to the main event. Jack tries to play it cool, right? He tries to be nice, asking where Diane is, trying to manipulate the manipulator by playing into her twisted savior complex. But then Patty drops the most vile, stomach-turning ultimatum in the history of daytime television. I am unwell. She steps closer to Jack, invading his personal space. And do not even get me started on the vibes. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. She basically tells him that Diane's health and safety are entirely in his hands. Jack realizes she is blackmailing him. But not for money. No, besties, she is blackmailing him for sex. She literally tells him that he never really loved Diane, and that now he and Patty are going to find the magic they had on the yacht. The yacht? I gagged. I physically gagged. Wait, hold on. I am looking at the background of the Abbott living room right now, and there is this weird floral arrangement on the side table that is slightly asymmetrical, and it is genuinely bothering me so much. Like, who arranged those, Lila? Anyway, snapping back to the main tea, the yacht comment is what completely broke me. Remember when Diane caught them in bed on the yacht? Patty is weaponizing that specific, traumatic history. Jack's revulsion in this moment is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. You can see the exact second his soul leaves his body. He is looking at Patty like she is a literal demon that just crawled out of the underworld. He is genuinely disgusted, terrified, and furious all at once. The stakes are astronomical right now. He realizes Patty is not just crazy. She is a ruthless, cold-blooded terrorist who is using his wife's life as a bargaining chip for her own twisted, non-consensual romantic fantasies. Jack is completely paralyzed by the horror of the situation. The disgust exploding in his chest is so palpable you can feel it through the screen. He refuses to let her touch him. He swears he will never let her near him again, but the fear for Diane's safety is drowning him. He is standing there facing the most agonizing, impossible choice. Does he humiliate himself, sacrifice his own bodily autonomy, and sleep with this absolute psychopath to save his wife? Or does he refuse, knowing that if he says no, Diane will be left to rot in that dark, padded dungeon under the control of whatever shady Dr. Patty has hired? I am calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Jack is a powerful man, but right now he is entirely at the mercy of a madwoman, and I am genuinely sweating just thinking about what he is going to do next. And while Jack is having a full-blown existential crisis in his living room, we get to see what is actually happening to Diane. Besties, it is a nightmare. Diane wakes up completely disoriented in this strange, unfamiliar living room. She tries the doorknob, but it is locked. She looks at the windows, and there are literal iron bars on them. And then she notices a stack of books on the shelf written by Dr. Alan Laurent. You guys, my jaw unhinged. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Because if this Dr. Markham is actually Martin Laurent with a surgically altered face thanks to Patty, I am going to lose my absolute mind. Diane finds a letter opener and tries to pick the lock, ready to fight for her life, but then Dr. Markham walks in. He is so incredibly creepy, straight up telling her she had a breakdown and that she needs to put the makeshift weapon down. The gaslighting is on another level. He tells her he found her screaming by her car, called the police, and called Jack. And then he drops the ultimate lie. He tells Diane that Jack agreed it was best for Dr. Markham to treat her. He is telling her Jack wanted her locked up. Imagine being Diane, waking up kidnapped, and this psycho doctor is telling you your own husband signed off on your imprisonment. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the psychological damage this is going to cause. Diane is fighting back, screaming that she wants to go to a real clinic and demanding to be let go, but she is trapped in a cage while her husband is being sexually extorted. We also have to talk about how this is going to ripple through the rest of the city because my brain is spinning with theories. If Dr. Markham really is Martin Laurent, do you know what that means? That means Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman are going to be dragged right back into this nightmare. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Phyllis and Sharon survived Martin's twisted psychological trap before, and they have that intense trauma bond. If they find out Martin is back and holding Diane hostage, I am genuinely predicting the most epic, chaotic rescue mission of the century. They might actually have to put aside their endless feuding with Diane to save her. The irony of Phyllis Summers having to rescue Diane Jenkins is sending me to another dimension. And where is Kyle in all of this? He is walking around completely clueless, defending his mother's honor to Detective Burrow, saying she would never just abandon her job at Jabot. He has absolutely no idea that his mother is currently locked behind bars with a man who might be a disguised serial kidnapper, while his father is being propositioned by the woman who once tried to destroy their entire family. The Abbott men are straight up fighting for their lives right now, and the sheer tragedy of it all is making me want to scream into the void. Jack is trying so hard to keep his family together, but Patty is systematically tearing down every single wall he built. Besties, I cannot handle the gravity of these events. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. Jack Abbott, the protector, the billionaire, is completely paralyzed by Patty's sick game. Will he actually go through with it? Will he recreate the magic on the yacht to save the woman he loves? Or will Tracy, who is out here playing detective in the park and already manipulating Patty with threats of the mental hospital, somehow piece it all together and save the day before Jack has to make the ultimate sacrifice? I am clutching my chest because my heart cannot take this level of stress. We are watching a psychological train wreck in slow motion, and I am totally living for it, but also personally attacked by Patty's sheer audacity. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I need to know I am not spiraling alone. I need to know you guys are seeing this absolute madness too.